I want to say howdy do to you and blessings, and it's been a pleasure being here with you and talking to you and living with you and playing with you and dancing with you and talking about issues with you. And today we're looking at a Nigy Boy song I want to big up. Oh my God, it's called Property. And when we think of property, immediately it takes me to how long the journey has taken women, how long the journey has taken the world, how long the journey has taken you to realize that women are not property. And I want to thank you, Nigy Boy. I want to thank you. Big song. Y'all go look it up. Property. And we're thinking how New Zealand was perhaps the first country back in 1893 to allow women to vote. USA, 1920. In Jamaica, full adult suffrage, 1944, where we're allowed to vote. And then we're talking about women's liberation movement, that 1960s, 1970s, just making sure to declare that we deserve equal pay, equal job opportunities, and of course, equal rights that we call freedom. But who said freedom ain't free? You gotta fight for it. Some people died for it. You gotta work for freedom, yeah? But why? Why is it not just enough to be free because you are a human? Why is it not enough to be free because you are somebody? Why is it not enough to be free because you are a being that's created and you're here with a big purpose, as big purpose as the other person? We all have purpose. How big is your purpose? Why is it not enough? And that saddens me. And the Nigy Boy song that's called Property, that you have to get a copy of, is to be celebrated, it's to be lauded, it's to be lifted, it's to be declared, it's to be played. And we're gonna play it because it's not to be played with. It's something to be taken seriously, where men still think that woman is a property, that because you perhaps sometimes feed us, sometimes clothe us, sometimes give us a roof over our head, you own us. And women feel owned too. So lots of times we volunteer, which is sad. But we're more than vaginas. We're not the it. We're not the that. We are her. We are she. We are ladies. We are God's gift. We are beautiful and wonderful individuals deserving of the opportunity to be free. And therefore, I want to big up the song that says, hey, you have no right to be beating up on women. You have no right to be treating a woman like property. You don't own her. She is an individual. And I want to thank you, Nigy, for that reminder. I want to thank you. We don't hear it enough in music. But when we hear it, we want to make sure we make it loud. Women are not properties. We're individuals, people, blood and flesh. If you prick me, do I bleed? Do you? Yes. And therefore, we want to remind you that you don't own me and I don't own you. And my girl that, my woman that, a femi one that. Those are very dangerous sentiments that have led to the abuse and even loss of lives of a number of women because somebody thought you're out of line. Somebody thought you were not an individual. You are just a property. How sad.